against Renegades on that entry. Nifty straight up doming Kirby, destroying him. Zipex on the stairs and CT could be given a chance to pop up and rain down some serious pain, but he's missed his chance, and with 3 players staring at him, he'll do wise not to repeat. Glaive, meanwhile, he's going to use his angle to silence Nifty, but the smoke in his eyes now, and he is very much caught with his back to the wall. Not entirely sure if he should push out or stay where he is. Azza making inroads onto the site, and they've done a good job of actually pushing Astralis back, but now Glaive is going to strike from the shadows as he comes through on Ivy, and 2 kills go down in the blink of an eye. Renegades only have Jace Walkings, who's still yet to get a kill this map, and JKS. It's gone from bad to worse, and of course this is after resetting their round loss bonus as well. The bomb's at least been planted. It's going to give them something to work with. JKS onto Device. He's going to try and turn this round back in the favor of Renegades. And Jace Walking still up on the site. That's going to be a decent position for now, but once the smoke clears, he's going to have multiple angles to watch. So he needs JKS to help him out here, and that's the issue. Dupree goes straight in from behind. JKS was mollied out, and Astralis will take the round. Nice try by Renegades, not good enough though.
That was so well managed by Astralis though, Vince. Just the way they handled that back hall situation. Renegades, they get the pick on Kirby, they get the smoke that allows him back halls access, but Zipix challenged as well from CT, and the key thing was just leaving. Like when the smoke went down, he just left, he just went to Z, he kind of took a gamble and played with Glaive, but they had such good crossfires. And it was one of those things where if Renegades decided to go inner, they did have a couple of players, I believe that was Device and Dupree, who had pushed Brown Halls. So they knew that Brown Halls was clear, so there couldn't be any type of back halls inner split going on. And they could just double back and watch inner if need be, freeing Zipix up to get into a key position back in the Z connector, and then Glaive also just maneuvering so well. It's just Astralis managing everything, communicating together. That was just such great teamwork across the map to make sure that no one was going to get caught off guard. And now they're up 9-2. Renegades have been reset again, and you can see the repercussions. Nothing in this round, really.
Now, I was curious if maybe Astralis were going to have a slow start, but as you say, it has been excellent Counter-Strike from the Danes. And Renegades now going to try and funnel their way through Ivy, maybe just brute force and hope for the best. They've got some upgraded pistols, they're now moving through.
Hello.
They're going to get picked out from Kirby. He goes down though, first kill for Jace Walkers. Maybe he's going to go ahead and get himself a second, and he does, onto Glaive. And Renegades, off the back of that, are now in pretty good shape. Dupree, realizing his days are done, but bit of an awkward space. Right, but Zipex gets it done, and I was looking for the ace, and he's going to pick it up onto Jace Walkings. But Astralis losing 4 players against almost a full-on eco. That would have been quite an embarrassing moment, but they just about hold on.
Yeah, I felt like there was just like a glitch in the Matrix there for a second, because these B250s were just rattling off. They did quadruple I.
Hello. Hello.
So, I mean, it made it really tough on Kirby. He had so many targets to deal with. Trading him was always going to be a possibility, but just the fact that it went further than that was pretty crazy. So, well done on the aim of some of the Renegades guys, but Zipix, as ever, clutching it up, bringing it back into the Astralis side. So 10-2, they don't let one slip. And look at this aggression from Astralis and Inner Halls. They're changing things up. They're giving Renegades a different look. They have 3 players here. They're going to quickly fade back. And this could be Renegades could transition to a vulnerable outer bomb site.
Yeah, and Glaive knew it. He actually threw in the smoke towards Pop Dog to try and stave him off for as long as possible. Didn't quite work out. Device is able to rotate, though, and take down Jace Walkings this round. Dupree's up on the boost. We haven't actually seen Astralis use that too much so far on this map, so it's going to catch them off guard. Kirby on the side is still out. Here's Prey. And JKS, 1-on-3, with 26 health. Make that none as Device plows him through the flashbang. And moves to 17-6.
Can't even imagine how that feels to feel like you've done it, like you figured out the perfect counter to the aggression that was thrown your way. You hit the curveball out the park as far as positioning goes. You get into a vulnerable outer bomb site, but as you noted, Glaive, he bought enough time. Also some props to Kirby, you know, kind of timing things out over towards Ivy, getting safely in the back halls and coming back around. The no hesitation boost for Dupree was also pretty big. Got a free kill, and now again Renegades are left with nothing. Only 2 rounds left in the half. They're almost having to tap out on this one unless they can have another miracle run with pistols up Ivy, as they did a couple of rounds ago.
Yeah, and they're putting 3 players there again. Kirby is going to go down. He has had a bit of a rough game on Ivy, I think it's safe to say. You expect him to hold it a few more times. Device and Dupree have just been so godlike. It's not really caused Astralis that many issues. I see with a bit of a weakness, and Renegades, to be fair, have called that. They're trying to make the most of it. Device has been tagged down to 22. His shoulder sticking round the corner. Azza nearly executes off it. Zipex out into the open, but instantly headshots both Azza and Jade's walking. He's got caught in the backside. Mastillo on the ladder will use his P250 to devastatingly strong effect. Now Device 2 has his aforementioned 22 health, joined with Glaive in 40 seconds, but no longer relevant because the bomb's been planted. Still always going to get caught. Glaive who goes in for a second. And now Nifty's all that remains. Now he's got an M4, but he's got 70 health, so aim punch is going to be an issue. The good news, though, is that Astralis are both exceptionally low. Between the two of them, they only have 31 health, and 22 that's just disappeared. It's all on Glaive now. This would be a horrible round for Renegades to lose, and Glaive is going to clutch with 9. Astralis will move 12 and 2. Renegades so close in the Nico, but not quite going to work out for them.
That's twice now they've been so close on a round like this where they've had very slim pickings to work with, and they get just near the finish line, but they don't get to cross it. Again, the one-on-one clutch comes in for Astralis from Glaive, and it is 12-2. That's got to be a tough pill to swallow if you're Renegades, that all of your buy rounds have pretty much left lacking, and then you finally get something going on a force buy like that, and it just doesn't really work out. Obviously, you don't expect to win a save like that, but when you get that close and you can almost taste it, it's got to be gut-wrenching to not put it through. As we are into the last round of the half, it is a full buy here. Glaive getting a little bit testy, and T-Con aggressively. He does actually get tagged a little bit through the wall. Down to 72 HP. Renegades were looking to pick up the pace, I think, but they've been stuffed by that incendiary. Device uses it to get the pick onto Nifty.
Yeah, we've been here before, Dust, where the opening player to go down is on the side of Renegades. But again, Ivy, this time Device is joining Kirby, and he's came in with 2 massive kills. And just like that, the round is done. 20 kills in the first half for Device. Take a bow. That is exceptional work with the AWP.
Indeed, he's just one of the best CT operators in the game. Just so dynamic. He's all over the place. Always find him in a new spot at the start of rounds. He doesn't linger around after getting a kill. He's usually somewhere else, trying to give you a different look. I think he's just a handful to deal with. Zipix again just coming in clutch when he needed to, doing well holding inner. They were never really able to do a whole lot inner yard. I don't think I saw them run one inner execute the entire game. I mean, maybe on, you know, an eco and they were trying to get a bomb plant, but outside of that, they could never really test the waters there. I mean, like I said, you said it, I think. Like, the only success they really had was picking Kirby off of Ivy and using that to get, you know, maybe 3 players out and towards back halls, and using that to try to do some type of outer split. But a lot of the time, the reaction from Astralis was on point to just shift Zipix in the CT spawn or Z. You know, Glaive would make some good decisions on what angles he wanted to hold, and they would still recover and still win the round. There's only those 2 kind of save rounds from Renegades where things looked a little bit dicey, but they still wound up losing those rounds. And so it's pretty much just the pistol and 1 other round, and that's all Renegades had to show for the half.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I think there's going to be more to follow here. Astralis, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon. Renegades, though, did pick up the first pistol, which I guess is kind of a little bit more depressing from their point of view, that even after the pistol, they only got 2 rounds in total. But can they get the second? Can they maybe give themselves a glimmer of hope? But it would be a glimmer and nothing more. Only 1 player for the time being, so it'll be JKS. He does have a Stillo in connector. But now the nades are starting to fall, and the rotation will come with it. Here comes the push. Zipex taking push from his team straight through towards the smoke. And the 2 smokes that do connect it, trying to take away as much vision as possible, allow Zipex to get into this position. The Glock is going to rattle out, and JKS falls by the wayside. Azlo does block out Dupree, who overstayed his welcome in the smoke. It dissipated, and so did his life. But Renegades have a retake on their hands. And although it started pretty well, Kirby has landed a beautiful 1-tap and a second as well. Kirby on fire in this round. Maybe gave Device enough hope to try and clutch this. That smoke's not great. And Device is going to see him as soon as he peeks around the corner. Jace walking, stirping that smoke quite a bit, to be honest, from his angle. And they get punished. Astralis 14-2.
Indeed, that didn't really leave him any cover to defuse inside the smoke if anyone peeked the lower ramp, which just happened to be where Device was coming from. So that is a little bit tough. But I mean, it's a similar pistol to what Renegades ran. It's just those deep inner smokes. It gives you so much space on your execute. You're not forced to sit back at Pop Dog and Bomb Train. You're able to get something past Sidewalk and actually get out there. And that really helped them get some of those initial picks to safely put down the bomb and make it harder for Renegades to work themselves in. Also, big props to Kierby there. He hit some really nice shots, made it easier on Device to get a one-on-one. And now there's just 2 rounds left. Renegades in a 4-spot to survive scenario. They will go ahead and get everything that they can in this round. They will have to try to challenge Astralis as they go for map point.
And, well, you know it, the first player to fall is going to be on the side of Renegades. Zipex thinks twice about pushing, also look behind him to make sure no one's in Pop Dog, and elsewhere the bomb is being pillaged. Device through the smoke, Jace Walkings just gets obliterated. It's all on Nifty. He has been the standout player for Renegades, but he's going to fall down to... What can you even say about this, Dust? It's just been one of the most one-sided maps of CS I've seen in quite some time.
Almost as one-sided as the last time these two teams played. Again, it's 16-3 on Nuke in favor of Astralis at IAM Sydney. It could be 1 round better if they go ahead and put this away here. And now it's 16-2. A lot hinged on that ladder play. I mean, it's so hard to take ladder STs now because the pin noises can be heard, and CTs can usually just time their peaks on you so well at Ivy, but not that time. They just rolled through. Also, just a good detail there is just the Molotovs they put behind Bomb Train. Like, even though they didn't have a full smoke wall, they used Molotovs really well to just not allow Renegades to get any peeks towards camera or anything like that. They kind of got forced back into Z, really made it easier on Astralis. Now they'll go for a heavy inner execute to try to finish this off.
Maybe about to administer the final blow. The mercy to Renegades. Nifty is going to come through with a couple of CZ frags though before he is dispatched and Kierby goes in for a second. Seems like their spidey senses are tingling. They're already looking behind them, and Astillo is making moves. Bomb planted slap bang in the middle of B. Astillo's been spotted. Zipex with the UMP. Needs to be careful because that 5-7 doesn't take many bullets to take him down, and there we have it. Now Renegades have a real shot at maybe retaking the site. Kierby doesn't have too much health, but Dupree's going to go in and kick in the head of Jace Walkings. Kierby still on the site, he's going to pick up the next one, and it's all down to Astillo, who is going to take out Kierby and add a 3rd round to Renegades. Maybe just delaying the inevitable, but at this stage, they're playing for pride.
Yeah, it's just really good that Nifty was able to get 2 kills before going down. That's so efficient, given everything that was going on.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Did he not defuse? Or did the game just freeze? Okay, yeah, got it. All right. About to say, I was pretty sure. There was a kit right there the whole time. Are you kidding me, man?
I was like, hold on a second.
Yeah, that was definitely really weird. Yeah, I didn't really know. I was just kind of rolling with it. But, yeah, I mean, again, I think it's just been that Nifty got 2 frags with the CZ there before going down. Really helped Renegades out.
But again, is it just dropping the bucket? You're expecting likely. It's hard to see how Renegades claw this back from such a huge deficit against